What's going on, everybody? Johnny Bannon here at Trepa Technologies. In today's video, we're going to finish up Domain 4.2 and our full free Network Plus course. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that bell. I hope you're enjoying the content, and let's go ahead and dive to the lecture. So I'm going to zoom my face out of the way here because that's not important for our learning. And let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're going to be going over the objectives here on the right. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So an evil twin attack. So this is another one of those rogue devices, if you're following this in order, a continuation kind of from our last video. But this is very specific. This is a rogue access point, but an evil twin tries to exactly copy a real access point, hope that whatever Wi-Fi enabled device that automatically connects to the real access point registers to this evil twin first as something that's closer because maybe the RF signal, Wi-Fi signal is more powerful, and that Wi-Fi enabled device connects to that. Then that evil twin can perform some packet capture, steal users' data, still redirect the user to the internet so they may not know, but they're intercepting data. So how it works, the attacker sets up a fake Wi-Fi access point using the same SSID as a legitimate network. Users in the vicinity connect to it just based off name, or their computers maybe automatically connect to it, and then the attacker can monitor all the traffic. An on-path attack, or otherwise known as a man-in-the-middle attack. On-path attacks, previously known as this, they like to switch up the vocab, occur when an attacker intercepts and potentially alters the communication. So this is as simple as us, maybe we put a vampire tap into the Cat5. Probably not. But how it works is the attacker positions themselves between the sender and receiver, and however they do it, well, we're not going to dive too deep onto it, because again, we're just here to kind of high-level overview. When the attacker does that, they can capture, modify, or inject malicious data into the communication. So the risk, data interception, data manipulation, or maybe we do some session hijacking. Maybe like a replay attack. Not very common, hard to do nowadays. Social engineering, another thing in cybersecurity that we have to know about, even as a regular user, because that's who you're attacking when you're doing social engineering, right? If you're trying to social engineer an IT admin, it may work. Maybe they're the more susceptible ones, probably not. But social engineering is usually attacking that human factor on the everyday user. So as a good steward of cybersecurity in the IT operations or the IT department, we need to understand what social engineering looks like, how to detect it, and how to inform, right? So common techniques, phishing. Classic email that gets sent, you click a link, or that downloads malware. You click a link, redirects you to something you log into, and then someone steals your credentials. Dumpster diving. This is the practice of searching through trash or recycling to find sensitive information. Maybe you have sensitive documents for your research and development, for your intellectual property. You throw it in the trash. You don't shred it. You don't burn it. And now you've just exposed your company. Shoulder surfing. So this is you casually looking over an employee's computer when they're logging in, trying to figure out their PIN and their password. Best way to protect this is always be aware of your surroundings and a privacy screen. Tailgating. This is when we have those man traps, or what they call now access control vestibules. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But you're getting unauthorized access into a secure area by you just walking in behind somebody that has to badge in. They leave the door open because they're careless, and then you get access. So best way to prevent social engineering, guys, is being good stewards, having that annual awareness, and just kind of hosting that culture of saying, hey, we don't fall victim to this phishing attack. It'll suck for everybody, and make sure you have a good social awareness and aware of your surroundings. So kind of deep diving into phishing. So phishing is a type of cyber attack where attackers impersonate legitimate organizations or individuals. They use social engineering, I want to say tactics. There's an actual word for it, but they may try to impersonate. They may try to say, hey, use FOMO as a way to get you to click on that phishing email. They may try to say, hey, I'm your boss, or hey, I'm your grandson. I need your help, right? Kind of attacking our elderly community. So how phishing works, create a deceptive message, a call to action, redirect to a fake website, data capture, or installing malware. Okay, dumpster diving, just going more into a deep dive in it. Remember, shred your documents. Shoulder surfing, more of a deep dive into it. If you want to pause the video and read over, take notes. But have that privacy screen. Make sure you're looking to see if someone's trying to look at your information. Then tailgating, someone trying to get access into an unauthorized area when they don't have the badge for it. And then lastly, malware. Now again, this is not a cyber course, so we're not going to dive into every single type of malware. We just got to know what it is. Short for malicious software. There's multiple different types. We have viruses, worms, trojans, ransomware, spyware, adware, just to name a couple here. But all it is something harmful to our systems. This could be done through phishing, through social engineering. This could be done from a direct attack, right? So that's what malware is. Malicious software or code that is intentionally designed to cause damage to a computer, server, or really any system in our environment. All right, let's go ahead, do our quiz. So I'm going to pause the video and bring that up. Okay, so we're here at our learning management system, our academy. If you want access to this, hit that link in the description below. Only $6.99, and you can get access to all of our quizzes, exams, flashcards, and bonus content that we put on our self-paced courses. Let's go ahead and go to our lessons here. We're actually now in week 4. I'm going to go to domain 4.2.2. Let me refresh here. Okay. And if we scroll down here, let's go ahead and take our domain quiz. I'm going to zoom in. Move my face down here in case I want to use this for social media content. And all right, let's do it. So question 1. Which type of attack involves an attacker setting up a fake wireless access point that mimics a legitimate one to trick users into connecting and stealing their data? That's going to be an evil twin attack. That's that rogue access point that has the same SSID. There's the explanation. Pause the video if you'd like to read. Question 2. An attacker gains access to a restricted area of a building by following closely behind an employee who opens the door. Which term best describes this attack? It's going to be tailgating. The answer is going to be A, tailgating. Pause the video if you'd like to read the description. Question 3. Which social engineering attack relies on an attacker sending fraudulent emails to trick a user into providing sensitive information or clicking on malicious links? So phishing, right? It's email. That's the vector of transmission. Pause the video to look at or read this explanation. Question 4. An attacker positions themselves in a way that allows them to secretly observe an employee typing in their password on a keyboard. What type of attack is that? It's a little sneaky shoulder surfing, right? And there's the explanation if you would like to read pause the video if you'd like to read the explanation. And then last question, question 5. Which type of malware encrypts a user's files and demands payment to unlock them? We didn't really touch on this in the slides, but that is ransomware. So ransomware encrypts the files, they ask for some Bitcoin, and then you're screwed unless you have a backup. And look at that, guys and girls, we got 100%. So I want to thank everyone for viewing. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you want access to this content or our live virtual training, visit our website, hit the links in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video when we finish up Domain 4.